Hi, Virgo family. Why did I do this? Okay, so I'm at a beautiful hotel in Florida on the beach, and I had to go to the water today, which is really funny because I had so much earth in my chart. And so you would think that I would need wilderness, grass, dirt under my feet. No, I needed the water. I needed the emotions of it. I needed the free-flowing air, like I'm getting choked up thinking about it. And then I get here, and I'm getting ready to do readings, and I was actually going to do Leo's. And I started to get really discombobulated, and I was like fidgety. My nail broke, fingernail polish started coming off, and I'm like, you know what? This is such Virgo energy that threw my hair back, and I'm like, we're just going to do this shit. We're just laying it out there. Like, February is the month of clarity, clearing, emotional clearing. And this is for the love reading. This is the general love reading. And we know how our love lives have gone, Virgos, for how long? It's been a while. Last year, when was the last time there was this abundance of emotional affection flowing through us from somebody, or flowing to us from somebody? Sorry, like the energy is really heavy, so if I'm like burping and stuff, that's why. It happens. So my lovely family, the emotional aspect of recognizing us, who we have grown to be, is becoming extremely clear. And there are things that we have gone through for several months, not even several, for almost a year now, that brought us to our knees. And we can say when we're in the public eye, everything's fine, everything's good. But there are so many emotional issues that have been, dredged up from the past. And that is all going to be cleared for sure with the eclipse at the end of January. Right now it's the 23rd that I'm doing this, so we're feeling it, and it's in our 12th house. So, thank you. First of all, thank you. Two of Cups. And the Emperor. And the Knight of Swords. It wouldn't be a Virgo reading without the Knight of Swords. Wouldn't be a Virgo love reading without that Knight of Swords, right? So, realizing what it is that we've lost, what it is that we gained, what it is that we purposefully pushed out of our lives and then regretted it later, and then pulled it back in, and then pushed it out, and then pulled it back in. Or somebody did that to us, and we just kept hanging on. The recognition of needing to actually feel has been a running theme for Virgos. because we will let ourselves feel to a certain point, and then we shut down. So I feel like in February, we are actually going to take charge of these emotions, take charge of what we need to say, ground ourselves and recognize that we deserve so much more than what we've been getting. And that's really tough for a Virgo to admit that they were wrong. But we can't just, if you're going to teach a Virgo a lesson, or if you're going to teach a Virgo anything, that's just pure love right there. But the lesson that we've had to learn this year is all about emotions. And when we're like, oh no, we're fine, we're good, everything's cool, I'm good. Or even if you're not good and you're showing that you're not good, but you're saying that you're good because you're taking care of everybody else, that's where it lies. Queen of Cups. So if there's a water sign in your life, or this could just be you finally getting in touch with your emotions, getting in touch with that very intuitive, emotional side, going to the water and feeling the flow. The healing, Three of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. The healing that comes with getting in charge, becoming in charge for once of what we truly believe to be true about ourselves, what we truly believe to be true about what we deserve, what we truly believe is something that we haven't accepted, admitted, or felt in very, very, very long time. Like, I can't even talk. I'm so discombobulated. And I'm like all sorts of anger right here. Like, we've got to clear out, like your throat chakra has to be cleared out. And if it has to be in a Knight of Swords kind of way because you're fed up, or maybe you have an air sign that you've got to say something to. There's also the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if I showed that one to you. I'm going to do something here so you guys can see these. Because people ask me all the time to show the cards, so we're going to do that. Oh, and now the focus is all out. Sorry, hold on here. There you go. Sorry about that. Remove my Victoria's Secret lip gloss. It's my favorite. Can't get anything else. I know I tried. Such a princess. So, sorry. Oh my crap. I'm being so Virgo right now. Okay. Getting in touch with our emotions. There could be a water sign that's coming in that you really feel like is somebody that is strong and sturdy and like makes you feel like is such a close connection. Just, makes you have the feels and you want to go after that. And it's been a really long time since you've had this stable movement, because the Knight of Pentacles, this could be you. The Knight of Pentacles a lot of times is like really, really, I'm being so Virgo, I'm like straighten everything, all right? Straighten everything up. The Knight of Pentacles can be very stagnant, but it's still moving. I'm like all super worried that the focus is all out of focus because I can't see it. That's one of the biggest reasons why I don't put the camera down, because I can't really see the screen when I do that. If you have an earth sign in your life that is moving very, very slowly, I feel like that is going to change. You could have an Aries in your life as well that may be coming in hot and heavy. But this water sign is really coming very, very strongly to me. And just the fact that we have the 3 of Wands right after the water sign, I mean, it's like you really want to just, like, this is what you've been waiting for. This very emotional person that, you know, I feel like there's a healing aspect to this person. With the star, I feel a little love there, Virgo. Welcome to February. Happy Valentine's Day. It's been a long time, right? It's been a while since we've been able to freely express ourselves. And Temperance. Again, more healing, more balance, being patient with yourself, and this person being very patient with you. This is definitely something. This was actually in reverse at the bottom of the deck, but we all know how I read cards. But I did want to recognize that the 4 of Cups in reverse, opening yourself up, Virgo. And then we have the 6 of Wands. Ooh, and the Tower. So the person that comes in, shocking, a little bit shocking that they recognize you, that this is almost like that holy shit moment in life. Holy shit. How do I deal with that, Virgo? I feel like you're going to be okay with it. There's, like, my heart just exploded. I mean, if you look at the Lover's card, I've noticed this a lot lately with the Lover's card in this deck. There's that heart right there that's just exploding. It's like your heart chakra is fully opening up and recognizing the true potential of what you have been missing and what you've needed. And when your heart chakra opens like that and the energy flows freely down through your sacral, your solar plexus into your sacral, into your root chakra, into the ground, and back up again into your crown and third eye, it's like that complete DNA activation that you have been waiting for. And this air sign could be an Aquarius. If there's an Aquarius that in your life that you have, like, recognized, because we've had an Aquarius around for a while. If there's an Aquarius that you've really recognized that needed to come into balance themselves, they're doing that this month, and they're coming in pretty quickly. And I kind of feel like they may have things they need to say to get off their chest, to open up their heart chakra. Because this steady pace to me is not a bad thing anymore. It's almost like if you have not met this person yet, this Lover's card person yet, they're going to come in pretty quickly in February. And if you have already met them and it started off really hot and heavy, it's slowing down a little bit in February to that point to where you can finally get control over, you know how like when you first meet somebody and it's like, oh my God, and it's like such that great connection, and then everything is again discombobulated, like I'm not really sure which way is up. You know, it's that tower moment. I feel like things will start to slow down and you'll start to gain a little bit of control with the Emperor of those emotions. I do want to tell you, wow, lots of major arcanas are coming up. Let's go through them really fast. I don't want to make this video like way too long, because then that just means that everybody will say that I favor you guys. I don't know why I would. Gee. So we have the Nine of Wands. So still kind of being a little bit defensive. It's almost like you're waiting for that shoe to drop, you know? I want to talk for a second because we have some major arcanas coming up here. This might be a little longer than the other videos. Everybody's going to be so mad. If you're still fighting this, oh, my head's all cut off. See, this is why I don't do that. If you're still fighting this in any way, you guys are killing me with all of your perfectionism right now. I want to beg of you to not fight this. Because this person will be your person. This will be a person that you can count on. This will be a person that is in control of their own emotions and is stable and is healing themselves as well. You know, it's not that relationship where you're constantly questioning where you stand. Because the Emperor, they'll tell you where you stand. And it doesn't have to be in a bad way. They'll recognize you. Six of Wands, they'll recognize you. They're not going to make you feel like the Four of Cups, right? So the Empress, the Devil, Justice, and then the Five of Swords. Ooh, underneath the Five of Swords is the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. Dear Virgo, oh my gosh. I know why I needed water today. I know why I needed to put my feet into water. It was freezing water. I'm on the Gulf Coast, but it's still freezing. It's heavy. February is heavy because that eclipse energy is going to go, you know, I mean, we had that full lunar eclipse in Leo in our 12th house in August last year. And now we're getting a full lunar eclipse in our 12th house. I mean, could we just get a break already? Why? Because we're being prepared to learn how to unconditionally love ourselves, unconditionally love a partner, and therefore put that unconditional love out in the world and no longer be angry or resentful about it, Virgo. Because you know that even though we are the sign of service, we've been very resentful about that lately. And if you can't admit that to yourself, then you really have to look into your shadow side and find out why. Because there are things from the past that we keep dredging up and saying, this is why I act this way, this is why I act this way, this is why I act this way. Don't be the victim anymore. Don't do your service for other people and then expect to have all of that recognition coming back to you, because that's not the way it always works. And that's what we've been expecting, and our expectations have been way too high of other people because we finally want it for ourselves. We want to have that recognition for ourselves. So it's time. It is your time to do that. And it's your time for that renewal. So we have Capricorn here now. We have Aries. We have Libra. Libras have been going through it too. Believe me, I'm Libra rising and a Virgo sun. The only thing that has been precious about me lately is Sagittarius moon, and even that has been eating at me this last year. I was like rolled through the dirt a lot in 2017. So when I say to you, do not resent the service that you give anymore. Because you know you love to do it. And now you're going to have somebody on your side. Now you're going to have somebody who makes you feel like the Empress, that motherly figure, that person who can be nurturing and do it in a way that's not frustrating or like, why will you not accept my affection and my love? Why will you not accept that? You know, it's like we've been begging for other people to let us love them. And if they don't want to be loved, then let it go. They don't want to be loved. Let it go. Because somebody's coming in who's going to let you love them and who's going to love you right back in the same way. And if they haven't gotten here yet, they are coming. Could be Gemini too. I know if I don't mention the sign, somebody's gonna be like, why didn't you say Gemini? Could be any sign, really. Honestly, Virgo. Could be anybody. So don't deceive yourself. 5 of Swords. That you can move forward into happiness. You know? Virgo. Hermit. Don't deceive yourself. Don't do this 5 of Swords deception, because if you are going to look back and feel like you've been deceived by everybody else because you're like, all I do is just try to love you and you don't accept it, you don't give any back. Why would you do that to yourself? Don't try so hard. Because when it's real, you don't have to try so hard. When it's real, you don't have to try so hard. I don't care if you think that person is your twin flame, your divine partner, your life partner, your soulmate. I don't care. When it's real, you don't have to try so hard. And by that if you feel it is your twin flame and they want to be let go, let them go. Because if it was real, or if it is real, they will come back and you won't have to work so hard at it. If it's not real, you'll find out. Because that's been a big thing. Everybody thinks that their twin flame is like here, right now. Some of them are soulmates. Some of them are soulmates to come in to cleanse your life, to cleanse your heart chakra, to make you look at yourself in a way to prepare you for your divine partner, your life partner. The person that you are supposed to be with, your person. They're not always what you think they are. You're just trying to project it. And they could very well be, and they could very well be waking up, and they could very well be this person that is coming in again and saying, I recognize you. I see you. I'm sorry. I know what you've been doing. I love you too. And that'll be great. But it's not going to happen to everybody. Some of you it will happen to. Just February is a time to master your emotions, Virgo. Master your healing take this tower moment that happens, whatever it is, whether it's letting go, whether it's somebody coming in, whether it's meeting someone new, whether it's having somebody come back to you, whatever this tower moment, this shocking tower moment is, behind it is the 10 of Cups. Because that's how towers work. We all need them. It's evolution. It's Scorpio. This water sign could be a Scorpio. Didn't say that, did I? So don't deceive yourself, and don't let others deceive you, and don't deceive yourself that others are deceiving you. Did you like that? I love you guys so much, and February is going to be amazing. It's going to be really heavy, but there is a shift happening within Virgos. Again, welcome to being us. There is a shift happening with us in our 12th house that will magnify the next 6 months. So I hope you guys have a wonderful February. Happy Valentine's Day. Please let me know what's going on in the comments. Also, use the InstantGo app. That link is below. And just what I keep telling you guys, that I love you guys. I feel like you need to be told that you're loved, by the way. Like, I feel like you need to be told that over and over again. So I love you guys a million times over. That's funny. I felt that way about Taurus, too. I just kept telling them that I love them. So maybe earth signs really just need to be loved on right now. Thank you for the donations, everybody who has donated. It is helping this channel grow. It's helping me put more events. I am going to be doing some events in the Midwest during the spring. I will let you know. I think I'm going to be doing one in either Kansas City or St. Louis, so in February, towards the end of February. I will keep you updated on that. And if you would like a personal reading, check out my website. That link is also below. It's fearlessintuition.net. I am getting a lot of emails asking about how do I order a personal reading. Well, just go straight to my website and it'll walk you through everything. I also have I'm putting up actually tonight a new reading where if you send me a question through email, you can purchase one question through email and I will email that answer back to you. Because I know a lot of people don't have the InstantGo, or they don't have iPhone, so they can't do InstantGo. So I am going to offer that. Thank you so much, Virgo. I love you guys. I really hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful February. And if you don't have somebody in your life yet, get yourself some flowers for Valentine's Day. Like, don't be all pissy that you didn't get flowers for Valentine's Day. Get some for yourself because you deserve them. Bye.